The fact that this took place literally within 8 days of Nigerian Independence Day is just so funny to me. So this is a true story that's happened in my place of employment. So at my job a few days ago, in walks in this Cuban guy, Afro-Cubano. So I see him, I can immediately tell he's black Cuban because they got that smile, they always that particular kind of black, can't explain, they have this particular sheen of black skin. I was like, hey, tú eres cubano. And he said, oh, sí, soy cubano. Tú eres cubano. Yes, no, soy moreno de aquí, pero muy bonito. I was like, oh, cool, what's up? We shot the shit for a minute. He sat down, waited for his turn. A few people after him entered this Nigerian woman, which I could tell just by the cheekbone. She was Nigerian. So I said, oh, hey, you're Nigerian? She's like, yes, how can you tell? I was like, I don't know. I just can kind of tell. I was like, Igbo? She said, no, Yoruba. I said, oh, Yoruba. She said, yes, do you know about the Yoruba? I said, of course I know about the Yoruba. I know all about the Yoruba. She said, really, how? And I was like, well, because about, I don't know about the gods of the religion, Ogum, Yemanja, or Yemaya, as some would call it, Oshun, all that stuff, something in Candomblé. When I said that, she kind of frowned at me, like, I was like, why, did I say something wrong? She's like, well, no, it's just that, so we look at that kind of as almost demonic, pagan, demonic forces. We don't, just most modern Yoruba are Christian. We don't look, look fondly upon that. I was like, really? She's like, yes, that's just demonic stuff. We look at that kind of like pagan work. I was like, really? I'm like, that's so strange because when you come to this side of the hemisphere, a lot of Afro-Latino places, particularly Afro-Brasileños, some in Panama, some in Honduras too, they worship Santeria or Candomblé, or I would say Macumba. Macumba is a little bit different, and it evolves the gods from those religions. I say, like, for example, there's a really popular song in Spanish culture called Para Ogun y Maya. And when I started singing that, the Cuban guy, because he was sitting there, she was sitting down near us, he said, oh, tú sabes la canción de mi cultura, tú sabes? I was like, yeah, tú sabes. Which that song is actually from Hector Lavoe. He's from Boricua. But anyway, long story short, she was like, yeah, but she's like, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just telling you she said, as a woman from Africa, from Nigeria, I can tell you, most Yoruba look at that as just demonic witchcraft shit. So when she left, I started talking to the Cuban dude about it. And he told me, he was like, well, bro, for us, he's like, for Cubanos, we look at the Santeria, we look at the Orishas and Ogum as like stuff that's from Africa, and so it's treasure. That's something that's precious to us in our culture. It was so weird to hear him say that. And I have heard other Afro-Latinos echo that sentiment that he echoed, but to hear a woman who was actually from Africa, actually from the coast of Nigeria say, no, that's all bullshit. We don't fuck with that. It was just a weird moment.